Hi guys, I have another Fendi handbag here to show you. First of all, I'm not my usual self today. I do have a sore throat and I've been sick lately, so my voice is kind of cracking. So pardon me, but I just want to share with you my latest purchase, which arrived today, and this is a Fendi Zucca in tobacco brown Mia Hobo handbag. The style of Mia actually has two variations. There's this tote bag which has two chain link straps and the hobo. So far, those are the two style of Mia handbags that I know of. I've owned the tote bag which was in pink, but it was in medium size, but I wasn't very happy with that handbag, so I consigned it. So this handbag, guys, is massive, as in really big. It looks like a weekender bag, if you're gonna ask me, and it's just really huge. Okay, so let's measure it first. Okay, so I just got this today, and even the mailman was asking me what happened to your voice. Okay, so this is 15 inches, guys. So I'm just eyeballing the rest, but it's 15 inches in length, and it looks actually like a duffel bag right now. And of course, the width of this handbag, this is expandable. This is a canvas, so this is like 5 to 6 inches, and the height is like 10 inches. 10 inches if we're going to stop here where the zipper is. So what drew me to this handbag was the big plaque of Fendi here, and I think this is like I don't know if this tortoise shell, or it looks like vinyl to me, this one, but I see I don't know exactly what kind of material that is. It's not tortoise shell because it's not hard enough. I think it's like laminated vinyl, something like that. But the straps are really bold and chunky, and it is interwoven, chain linked, patent brown leather with brass. I would say brass or gold hardware, yes. And I love the zipper pull. It just has that FF there, the zipper pull. So this is a really big handbag, guys. So this is ideal for, I would say, traveling. Okay, and it doesn't have any, of course, it doesn't have any, it's not a structured handbag, so you wouldn't expect a bottom feet studs here. Okay, so let me just show you closely the chain. I'm not sure if there has been a detailed review of a Mia handbag here. I know I made one. It was a tote bag in pink. I wasn't very satisfied with that handbag, so I decided to consign it, guys, to the real deal. So I buy handbags, guys, but then I only keep the ones that I like. I don't know why. And this is just really a plain brown like or to grayish material. It may look a little bit wet because I just sanitized it, When I got it, I sanitized it. I also cleaned it with all the nooks and crannies that you would say with toothbrush. So I want my handbags to be perfect. Okay, so guys, the the lining is you can actually pull it all the way out, so that is an advantage, and it just has a brown Fendi made in Italy here, and that is the serial number. I honestly don't know how to interpret Fendi serial numbers for as long as I see telltale signs that it's an authentic handbag. I don't have to go through that unless, I'm doubtful as to the origin of the bag, or, Actually, when I bought this off online, there were only three pictures, so it's a little bit wet. I'm still drying it. There were only three pictures, and they were even blurry. But I was very sure that it's an authentic handbag, so I purchased it anyway. But this came in like so late, guys. It's like it took probably a week to get here, and I don't know why. And it's just New York, and the other orders that I've had are purchased same day from California, from everywhere else in the US, arrived like 4 days earlier. So I had to message the seller what's going on, what kind of shipping did you use? Did you use the 2 day, normally it's a 2 day USPS priority shipping, right? It's just taking so long. And normally when I order things from New Jersey and New York in 2 days, sometimes a day, it gets here. So I had to ask what kind of shipping she used. So anyway, and this also has a I want to show you also, you could pull this all the way out, and I want to show you also the hologram here. I always look for one, unless it's a vintage piece, then you can't have hologram, because vintage Fendi pieces did not come with serial number nor hologram. These are just the new features now. So hologram says CA402597, and it says here that's the authenticity tag. And as you can see, there are a tiny Fendi vertically written all over, but not on all the it's not monogrammed. It's just sporadically or sparsely. I don't know how you say it. It's just in few places you can see that. Okay, so one thing that I look for if it's a new kind of Fendi bag is of course the authenticity code. I'm not so I still look for the serial number as much as possible. It may have a serial number here, which is this is different, and I always look for that hologram. But anyway, there you go. So guys, I feel like this is going to eat me up, and of course the zipper underneath has FF here. I think the only problem here is I thought this was a crystal. I thought it was like but I think it's chipped. But as long as it doesn't matter. I even thought that it was like a glitter. I tried to remove it. There's just a tiny thing here. I could probably cover that up with a brown thing. We'll see. It's not really it's not really obvious. Okay, so this is quite a new handbag. She said that she barely used it, so it is newish though. So I think a new I think these are like over $1,000, of course, when you buy them. Of course, Fendi, yes, and I paid half of that. So I think I'm going to use this for a bit, and we'll see. And I always have the option of selling it when I'm so done with the handbag. But for now, I'm just concentrating more on the vintage pieces. The vintage pieces are the ones that I really, really keep. With a contemporary style of handbags, no, I'm not really keeping them. In fact, I just sold one of my accordion Chanel's, the purple one, because I've only used it once. So what's the point of keeping it? So I sold it. So there you go, guys. And pardon me for my voice. And you all have a happy Easter tomorrow. Okay, bye.